We've got some exciting news to dive into today regarding a potential big move for our defensive line. As the Miami Dolphins wrap up their organized team activities, OTAs, and prepare for minicamp next week, there's buzz about the team possibly bringing in a seasoned veteran, Calais Campbell. As you know, the Dolphins' off-season training program is coming to an end, and after a brief vacation, the team will gear up for training camp in late July. With preseason games starting in August and our regular season opener against the Jacksonville Jaguars just 14 weeks away, the anticipation is building. Amidst all this, the idea of signing Calais Campbell has been a hot topic. First things first, let's talk about Campbell. At 37, he may not be a long-term solution, but his impact could be immediate and significant. Last season with the Atlanta Falcons, Campbell started all 17 games, recording 56 tackles, 6.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 pass defensed. Impressive stats for someone in their 17th year in the NFL, right? Campbell has had a storied career. From his college days at the University of Miami to stints with the Arizona Cardinals, Jacksonville Jaguars, Baltimore Ravens, and most recently the Falcons, he's been a consistent force on the field. He's also a 5-time Pro Bowler and has made both first and second team All-Pro. Now, why should the Dolphins consider bringing him on board? For starters, Campbell's experience and leadership could be invaluable for our young defensive unit. Despite his age, he still plays at a high level and could be the missing piece to bolster our defense. Plus, with Xavier Howard's contract coming off the books on June 2nd, the financial flexibility to make such a move is there. There's also a sentimental factor. Campbell played his college ball at the University of Miami. Bringing him back to South Florida could be a fitting way for him to cap off his illustrious career. Imagine the boost in morale and energy having a hometown hero return to where it all began. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's still early in the offseason, and while the idea is tantalizing, the Dolphins coaching staff needs to weigh all options. The current approach seems to be focusing on rotating players like Christian Wilkins and Zach Sealer to keep the defensive line fresh and dynamic. Adding Campbell to that rotation, however, certainly wouldn't hurt. Coach Mike McDaniel and his team will need to consider Campbell's conditioning and attitude. Remember, Tart was released by the Tennessee Titans last year due to these issues. The early reports on Tart's struggles with conditioning might make the coaching staff cautious about bringing in another veteran with potential question marks. Nevertheless, if Campbell can prove he's still got gas left in the tank and the right mindset, he could be a fantastic addition. His ability to mentor younger players and bring a veteran presence to the locker room shouldn't be underestimated.